Hello viewers, on today's news. 24 American military personnel were injured last week in a series of drone attacks at American bases in Iraq and Syria, raising concerns that U.S. soldiers and Americans living in the region could end up in the crossfire of a larger war. Iraq's prime minister has ordered security forces to pursue the perpetrators of attacks on military bases hosting international coalition advisors, a government military spokesman said on Monday. The announcement came after a recent spike in rocket and drone attacks against Iraq military bases, which host U.S. and other international forces. Attacks that target Iraqi bases that houses advisors from the international coalition in Iraq are unacceptable. They are here based on the invitation of the government, said a spokesman for Iraqi Prime Minister and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces Mohammed al-Sudani. 3 military bases were attacked by Katyusha rockets and drones in less than a week, including Ain al-Assad in western Iraq, a military base near Baghdad's International Airport, and Hair in the northern Iraqi city of Erbil. Iraqi security officials say the Prime Minister has ordered the stepping up preemptive security measures to prevent further attacks on the 3 Iraqi military bases hosting U.S. and other international forces. Iraqi armed groups aligned with Iran threaten to target U.S. interests with missiles and drones if Washington intervened to support Israel against them as in Gaza. There has been an increase in attacks against U.S. forces in Iraq and Syria since the start of the conflict between Israel and Hamas militants in Gaza. The U.S. State Department said on Sunday U.S. citizens should not travel to Iraq after recent attacks on American troops and personnel in the region. The United States has 2,500 troops in Iraq and 900 more in neighboring Syria on a mission to advise and assist local forces in combating Islamic State, which in 2014 seized swathes of territory in both countries. The U.S. Department of Defense has confirmed an attempted attack on its military base in Syria. Reuters Pentagon's press secretary also noted that the United States has seen this increase in rocket and UAV attacks against our bases and our facilities in Iraq and Syria. We're going to continue to do what we need to do to protect and safeguard our forces and take all necessary measures, he added. Iran-backed militias in Iraq have claimed they were responsible for an attack on U.S. forces at a strategic base in southeastern Syria. The Islamic Resistance in Iraq, an umbrella group of Iranian-backed militias, said Monday that their forces used drones to attack the Al-Tanf garrison near the Jordanian and Iraqi borders, a sensitive location often used by Iranian-backed militants to transport weapons to Hezbollah. Monday's attack comes after a string of similar attacks on bases housing U.S. military in Iraq and Syria over the past week. The same group attacked 2 bases in Iraq with drones, causing minor injuries among U.S. forces. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.